If you are prepared to take the IELTS general or academic test and you want to get an objective answer of what constitutes a good IELTS score, then this video is for you. We have poured through data on IELTS scores to help you get a better understanding of how your current or future score stacks up against your competition. And in this video, I will also share tips on how to set and reach your target IELTS score. Let's go. Despite the growing popularity of alternative English proficiency tests, the IELTS remains one of the most popular English language proficiency tests. A strong IELTS score not only supports your application, but also opens doors to numerous educational and professional opportunities. Now let's talk a little bit about how the IELTS is scored. The IELTS is scored on a score from 0 to 9, with 9 being the highest possible score. The four main sections of the IELTS are the listening, reading, writing, and speaking sections, and these sections are each graded on a scale of 0 to 9. The average of these four scores will give you your overall band score, as you can see in this score report on screen, which I'm going to flash right here. Now, here are some of the most recent stats about the IELTS published by the official makers of the IELTS. The worldwide mean or average overall IELTS score in 2022 was approximately 6.3 for both the academic and general versions of the IELTS. Looking at the highest mean academic IELTS score produced by each region, Spain, representing the European region, took the first place with the highest mean academic score of 7.1, while South America took sixth place with the lowest reported mean IELTS academic score of 6.6 coming from Mexico. When it comes to the highest mean general IELTS scores by region, the United States, representing North America, takes first place with an 8.1 mean general IELTS score, while Brazil, representing South America, takes the sixth place with a mean score of 6.6. Now, we also looked at the median academic and general IELTS scores according to the most common reasons why applicants take the IELTS. These include employment intent, extended higher education intent, and immigration intent. And when it comes to the general version of the IELTS test takers with intent for immigration purposes have the highest general median IELTS score of 6.5. In comparison, applicants for employment and higher education both have a median score of 6.0. Hey, if you're here, I want to let you know I have a special gift for you. If you're all ready to embark on the exciting journey of study abroad in the United States, make sure you are fully prepared by downloading our free ebook, The International Student's Guide to Studying in the United States, which you can get for free at sojournerscholar.com/gift or by scanning the QR code appearing on the screen right now. Inside, you will find a comprehensive roadmap detailing everything you need to know to succeed. So don't miss out. Go to sojournerscholar.com/gift, linked in the pinned comments and also in the description section below this video to download your free copy today. And with that, let's get back to the video. But knowledge of worldwide average IELTS scores does not tell the full story. You see, it's also important to consider score distributions, also known as percentile scores, to get an accurate picture of where an IELTS score falls relative to your own competition. For example, in the year 2022, within the subset of IELTS test takers who were applying for admission to universities as either undergraduate or graduate students, an IELTS academic score of 7 fell in the 85th percentile, meaning 15% of IELTS test takers in the entire world scored higher than this number, while an IELTS general score of 7 fell in the 87th percentile, meaning 13% of IELTS test takers in the entire world scored higher than this. Furthermore, if you're targeting some of the prestigious schools around the world, you will need an average IELTS score as high as 7.5 to be a strong applicant. So as you can see, for those pursuing higher education, your target IELTS score would ultimately depend on how competitive the pool of applicants is at the schools you're going to be applying to. One of the best ways to find this information is to look at the English language requirements from the prospective university's admissions office. There you're going to find information about the required minimum IELTS score according to the current year's admissions policies. So for example, if I was applying to Oxford University's graduate school, I would find the required IELTS score is set at a minimum of 7.5, with the additional requirements that the minimum score on any of the four sections of the IELTS academic version be a 7.0. Now let's have a discussion about how to succeed on the IELTS by giving you some of my best IELTS prep tips that I believe are tried and tested. Your first step in boosting your IELTS score is to take an official practice test. This test is going to help you understand your baseline score and know exactly where you stand very early on in your prep. And you can find lots of free practice tests and resources on the official British Council website, which I'm going to be linking in the description section of this video. When taking these practice tests, it's very essential to simulate real test-taking conditions. So try to find a quiet space and follow the exact time limits and take only the allotted breaks during your practice tests. And how far off you are from your target IELTS score will determine how rigorous your IELTS prep will need to be. Your next course of action is to identify the areas of the IELTS where you're strong, and in contrast, identify areas where you are weak. And for areas where you're weak, that's where you're going to be spending the bulk of your time. And you can also perform what we call targeted practice, where if you're struggling on the speaking section, as an example, you can practice speaking English in an academic context or consider joining a language speaking club. Working with the right IELTS prep resources such as books, online courses, or even working with private coaches is also going to be very important here. And to help you find the best prep resources for the IELTS, you can watch our first-hand reviews of the best IELTS prep courses on the market based on our personal experience of purchasing these courses, testing them, and comparing them against each other to help you find a course that is going to get you your best IELTS score. Just as important is making and sticking to a study schedule. The more you expose yourself to English, either in an academic or in a general format, the more comfortable you're going to be as you go into your IELTS exam day. I hope you found this video helpful, and best of luck in your IELTS prep.